It is my last day in this apartment right here, which means this is my last day having my own bed, and we get to go resume globe-trotting today. The first thing I need to do is I need to pack up all of my shit because it's been kind of just like spilling around. I've got to like reconsolidate it all. Like, look at this. That is one thing about living out of a backpack, is everything is always a lot more consolidated. This is probably a good time to show you guys everything that I own right now. I've been robbed a couple times, so my older videos are a little bit outdated. We have my laptop case, which of course we use to carry my laptop. I have a tablet, which has a cool little drawing pen. We have a Bluetooth mouse. It's a Microsoft Track mouse. They're super nifty because they're able to turn into a full mouse, but they're able to get real flat for transportation. The trackpad on the MacBook is actually fine. I just like this because it makes it playing games like Skyrim a little bit easier than trying to use a little trackpad. We have this little phone stand right here. It's for like holding your phone while you're writing code, or that's how I use it. But again, it's also able to get really flat. You'll notice that that's like a common thing about this, is all of the things I have in here are able to get incredibly compressed for traveling. God, I picked a bad day to check out of here and go walk into the abyss. Oh, look at this. That's what we get to go out into today. Fun. I don't even know where we're sleeping tonight. I thought about putting my passport in my bag right here, but then I remembered that is a bad idea. So we're going to stick it right here in my pocket. I ended up realizing that I have a bunch of small things that I don't want to show off. It's just a lot of knickknacks. But this is my home for the last month, and I guess it is time to go head out in the snow. I think I'm going to call a taxi because I don't really want to go walk like 3 miles out in this. Does not seem terribly fun. Okay, let's go. Goodbye. This taxi only costs like $2. Taxis here are crazy cheap. It's actually technically not a taxi, it's a Bolt, which is basically like the Uber here, but still $2. We are going to be spending the night in a hostel again while we figure out what our plans are. I can't actually check in until 2 p.m., so we're just going to sit here for a couple hours and browse TikTok, I guess. After a couple hours of waiting, I managed to get my room key. One of the things I've noticed is that prices have increased like 40% since the last time I was here. I imagine that has to do with the influx of Ukrainian refugees. So prices have definitely gone up quite a bit. This place was $8 last time I was here. It's almost 11 now. Disappointing. I have to take a top bunk. This is the room. It's got a little table right here. We got some outlets, I guess. It's not bad. $10 is still not a bad price for this. Now, I guess we will go ahead to the store and get some Diet Coke so that we can stay hydrated and maybe read for the rest of the day. I don't know. Oh, God, look at that. So pretty. So cold. It's not as snowy over here. It's kind of wet. It's warmer than it should be, given how cold it looks outside. Let's get the big one. These are only like $1.30. And these are huge. This is like the size of my stomach. This is like 1 Nate's worth of Coke. I also picked up some sour belts because I remember that these things are really good. They're really sour. You guys might be wondering what I did over this past like 30 days while I was in the apartment. What I've been doing while I wasn't posting YouTube videos. But I've been watching a bunch of anime shows. Like, that's not something that I get to do very often. When I was living in my car, you don't have like a lot of time to just binge watch shows. So this past month has been a honestly really nice vacation for me. If you guys were watching my Instagram, I was kind of reviewing them as I go. There are some trash animes that everybody seems to think are really good. Like Tokyo Ghoul is trash, super trash. Code Geass, terrible. While I was doing that, I was actually considering going up there and actually doing like full-on reviews for some of the shows that I watched. Like Steins Gate. Steins Gate is incredible. I might actually do that. The funny thing is, environments like this aren't really conductive to binge watching stuff. I can't sit here for like 8 hours just watching this because everybody else in the room will think I'm weird. There's nobody else here right now. But if you're living in hostels, it's really hard to be lazy. You have to constantly be doing something. Ooh, I probably should not have taken a nap. It's midnight and I'm wide awake, so not good. I'm also realizing after editing this that I'm out of practice because I ate today and I didn't film any of it. I didn't film any eating today, so I've got to get back into the flow of vlogging.